Welcome, welcome. Good afternoon, from whatever time region you are in. My name is Coach Smile, and I am an affiliate with WeR1, and I'm really excited. And so I was confused for a day, and then I decided to become unconfused. Because what I'm not confused about is our products. We started with one company, we transitioned to another name, and we transitioned to another name. Here's what I'm very clear about. The products work, the products have continued to get better, better, and better. And so the only difference here that I can see is the platform where I had to, for the last 50 years, ask somebody for money. I'm not asking them for money. So you can go ahead and sponsor without a barrier of money to enter a program. And also, you also had to give a monthly commitment. Here, there is no monthly commitment. Um, I think Rajiv is trying. Oh, Michael, text Rajiv the Zoom where I am. And so we have the vice president of WeR1 here tonight. And what I'd like to do is she's going to be giving us, and she's going to be coming from time to time. She's a very heavy schedule, but she took time out today. She take time out tonight. So who wants to start with the questions? Is it Sharon? Mary, Felix, good to see you, sweetheart. Turn your camera on if you can. If not, if you're working, that's okay.
I cannot.
Okay, no problem. No problem.
Good night.
When a West Indian say good night, it means we're here.
Hello?
Yes, you're on.
Good night. Good night.
Oh, wow, wow. You are on. Happy. Good to see you.
Good to see you too. I just have a question. How I logged in, I ordered, I am verified, but I don't know how to get back to my site because I
Okay,
keep
so her
typing
question
in.
is, she doesn't know how to get back to her site. She needs to get her sign-in site. Okay, thanks.
Okay.
Good. I just want everybody to see you, girlfriend. Elaine, what's your question?
Okay. App dot. Okay.
I think my question is answered because last week all you couldn't get on when you got on WeR1. That was just it. I couldn't see all of the products, but when I got on there the other day, I saw all of the products.
Okay, so your question has been answered.
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. So is there anybody here that has questions? Because we'll start out with the questions.
I have a question.
Yes, darling.
It's similar, Elaine, to your question. It seems like the link to share all the products has been moved. Because I remember initially that almost as soon as you logged on, you could see all the brands and you could go down to Angelie and you could share all. Now, when you log on, what comes up first is the products that you purchased to share. And then you have to click around to find all so that you can share the whole. So there's been a change in where and how
so great question, Jenna. So last week, I will say Thursday and Friday, they were playing around with some things, updating a couple things, and it caused some awesome glitches. That's the first time that they've done that, and I was very unhappy with that. So if you were playing around Thursday or Friday, that's why you probably couldn't see all the products. It's all fixed. So if you go back to your share page I can't share, I don't know if Kim or one of you is logged into your account if you want to go to the share page, but I can't share my screen right now is what I'm saying. But at the top, so if you've never made a purchase, then
I
it
can
automatically
I can make you a
co-host.
thing.
If
Yeah.
you want to, Coach, then I'll share my screen real quick and walk you through it.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man, I'm getting no,
You're good.
yeah, I'm on this now. Hallelujah. Okay.
Perfect. You're a pro. All right. I've got this screen. Let me know when you guys can see it.
Yes, we can.
Okay, great. So if you log into your account and you have never made any purchases, then you're not going to have this recent purchase spot here. Okay, it's just going to start loading products. Once you've made a couple purchases, though, it does auto populate your most recent purchases up here just for easy link sharing. And then as you scroll down the top of, we're on the share page here for anybody that I didn't make that clear enough, okay? The top is the WeR1. You can share the whole WeR1 opportunity. Okay, that doesn't require a purchase. That's just linking someone under you. Okay, but if you start scrolling down, you can see the different brands. Or when you're on the top, you can click here and you can go directly to the brand you want. Okay, so if you're looking for NutraVeda, they're there. I can't remember who asked before, but I heard a question of were all the products on here, and they did add. You can see the Power Ease 4-pack. There's some of the patches. The water will be a separate campaign. They're working on that right now. So that'll be in the next couple weeks that they should be bringing that over. So you guys will be the first to know when that's live. But right now, just so you do know that you did add a few more. And you can click through here and do next. And Jana, your other question of the share all products, for each brand, right, if I want to share all the NutraVeda, so that entire Shopify store or that brand, that is this blue share all product here. Okay, so remember, you're looking as you scroll down your list, you're looking for the NutraVeda, that's the share all product. If I'm at the top, just on all of them, and I come down here a little bit, I'm gonna refresh. The very top one is WeR1, okay, and then as you go down the brands, now you would be sharing 5 Elements, AF Nutrition, right? So the share all products pertains to the campaign that you're looking at. Did that answer your question?
Yes, thank you.
Perfect. Perfect, perfect. And Sharon, I did put, I think you saw that, but for anybody else, if you haven't done so yet, save it's app.weR1.com, just like this. I put it in the chat, okay, app.weR1.com. That's how you log into your WeR1 account. You can save that as a favorite on your browser. So when you click a new one, it's an option for you. Okay, so I have it just like this. If you're on your phone, if you're a phone person, you can go up into your little 3 dots and save it as a home page. Save it on the home page, and it looks like an app. It's like a redirect on your home page. So if you're someone that's always on your phone and you want that, let me know and I can help walk you through that too, because that's a lifesaver for me. Okay. What other questions have you guys got?
Okay,
So this,
another question. Yeah, go ahead, Kim.
sorry, I was just going to say, what is the best way to pull money down that we've got on that we've already that says it's available for us? What's the best way for us to pull that out or use it? Can we use it for other sales for other products yet?
Right now, you cash it out and then you can purchase it after it's in your account. Like you can use that money towards it. They keep telling me they're working on the ability to, Kim, just like you want. They have got 20 bucks. I want to put that towards my purchase, but that's not here yet. So for right now, you use this cash out method. So once you've added a method, it saves on there. So you just click add method, and I'm on my reward page. Okay. You can add bank or PayPal, whatever you feel most comfortable with. After you've added that once, it saves it. So then if Kim wanted to go in and take out, this is Kim's account, she could take out all $96. She could take out 10 if she wants. There's a $5 minimum withdrawal. We don't want you going in and taking out $1 every day, right? $5, right. But then you just do, I clicked on the wrong button. Sorry, guys. After you've added the method, it should say cash out, and then you can select how much you want to take out of it.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, great question. Any
Okay.
others?
Yeah, another question is Each brand is responsible. So why don't you talk about the product delivery?
Yeah, great. Jenna, I've got an update for you after this. I'll call you on your question.
Okay.
That's
Okay,
what
thank
spurred
you.
this. So, guys, as you scroll through on the share or buy page, every brand you see here is a real functioning retail brand. Okay. We as WeR1 never touch their product. We don't fulfill. We don't take orders. Okay. So you'll notice when you go to purchase Nutraveda, you're going to the Nutraveda website. If you go to purchase Peter Lamas, you're on the Peter Lamas website, right? They all charge different things for shipping. You get them at different amounts of times. They are all independent brands, okay? As such, knowing that, if you have an issue with an order that you placed, you reach out to their customer service, okay? Now, remember, I am always here. I am more than happy to help you, and I would rather you reach out to me and say, hey, Tanisha, this is my issue. How do I fix it? Because I have all of their customer support emails, and I will help you out, okay? So if you have an order that you have not received, you have issues on or whatever, and you don't know their customer support, do not hesitate to reach out to me. Just help me out and say, hey, this is the email I placed the order with, this is the date, and this is my issue. I can pull it up and kind of get a base to see what's going on, and then I'm more than happy to contact the company. But please don't just sit there a month or so out without having gotten your product. Every brand we put on is pretty respectable with their shipping, okay? Sometimes if it's a European brand and they're shipping to the US, it says on there it's gonna take a little bit longer shipping. That's known. But other than that, they're all pretty good. So if you haven't got your product, something's wrong. Don't just sit there waiting, but let me know. Okay, did that help out?
Yes, thank you.
Perfect.
Okay, so then just show them then how to gain access. You got like 5 minutes, and then next week we'll roll again.
Okay, so to get into their account, is that what you're asking?
Yes, please.
Great. So the app.weR1.com that I shared in the chat, you can all write it down. I highly recommend click the little star button, add it to your favorite, something so that it's easy access on your computer, okay? All you do is you log in there. When you're logging in, if you check this little remember me box, it will keep you signed in. That's on your phone or computer, okay? See if I remember my password. We're just gonna go back to this one that's up. So once you're in it, you have your dashboard. If you have not done this important step of entering your extra emails, go ahead and do that right now. If you have no clue what I'm talking about, let me know. Once that's done, it'll go away. Okay, and then from there, dashboard, you've got your fun links. Share is where you grab your share link, share an individual product, the entire brand. And if at any point you want to purchase what you're looking at for yourself, you just click on the product and you'll be redirected right to that page. Okay. That's how you get into yours. You all know how to check out your rewards or what you've earned now. That's on the rewards page. If we ever talk about bonuses, loyalty points, anything like that, that's all in your reward page. So you can see what each brand is offering, what WeR1 has as bonuses. Okay, you just click on that and you can see where your progress is on that bonus. Any questions? That's pretty simple, but that's how you get in.
Wow, thank you, thank you, thank you. So to clarify this, I feel this as a blessing. We're one. All it is a name change, but more than a name change. There is no charge to get started. I started in this industry in 1969. Anytime somebody picked up a phone from me, they knew they were going to pay some kind of money. Some kind of money. You're going to get up off something. And Michael, remember, it used to be $3,000. After I found my $3,000, let me tell you something. Everybody in the world was finding $3,000. Mary, you're late, baby. You ain't never been late in 28 years. God bless you. Thank you for showing up. So with this opportunity, it gives us the opportunity to start anyone. Today, I was in a parking lot and I was giving out flyers. I was putting flyers on a car. You know, hey, look, we got to do what we got to do. So the advantage of this platform is it's no money to get started and there's no monthly money. Now, what's easy to do is easy not to do because trust me, the same way WeR1 had that you had to purchase a product, that's why Dr. Jana purchased the product. She has products, but she had to acknowledge on this platform that she has bought product because young lady, that's part of your procedure, right? On this platform.
Yep, if you haven't purchased on here, then you are non-verified. So you want that
Right.
verified status to show that you have the product.
That was the word I was looking for. You're verified, meaning that you've got the product. Now, most of us, all of us here has got the product. But on this platform, you're not verified. And so that's it. So guess what? Go get your loyalty orders. If you were to check, I got my loyalty order in. And you do not have Michael Avery calling you every day, every week. It's the 7th, it's the 15th. If you are a product of the product, and perhaps Elaine can talk about a product of the product. You know, that's it. Want to thank you. If you've got any other questions regarding WeR1, send it to me. And next week, definitely we will get into it. We're going to spend 10 minutes or 12 minutes max on it. And with that, young lady, I want to thank you for your time, your energy, and your effort. Now, moving right along, we're going to spend another 20 minutes. Thank you, Michael, for acknowledging her, and Sharon for acknowledging her, because she did not have to do this. I am so excited. I cannot wait. Kim Law has done some amazing things. And, you know, I don't know how many people have ever lost their confidence. I sure have. I sure have. But how many people here know a young man by the name of Mickey Charles? Anybody? Put your hand up if you know Mickey Charles. Because Mickey Charles lost his confidence. No one? Okay, so Mickey Charles, he was not a cricketer. He was not from Jamaica, so he didn't run. But Mickey Charles, everybody here I know has heard about Mickey Charles. And so Mickey Charles was drafted by a team, and he was in Kansas City. And this young man was struggling during his early career, and he wanted to quit. So he called his father up. His father's name was Elvin. And his father said, "Hold on, son, I'm coming for you." And the father was in a city called Commerce, Oklahoma. So he drives 4 hours, Elaine, gets to his son's room, walk in, doesn't even say hello. Son opens the door, and Darlene, you go in. The son figured daddy's gonna come and say something to jack him up. And the father walks in, he pulls out his suitcases and starts packing everything. And Charles says, "What's going on, Dad?" He said, "I never thought I raised a loser. We have never had a loser in our family." But guess what? I'm taking you back home. I've driven 4 hours to get here. I'm taking you back home. You're going to go in the mines with me, and that's it. I've been in the mines. You're going to go in the mines. And son, you're a loser. And the young man looked up from that confrontation. That was the pivot point. He said, "No, Dad, you did not raise a loser. No, Dad, I'm not going back home with you. Dad, I'm going to stick it out. I'm going to
Excuse
show
me,
you."
excuse me, David, for a
Yeah.
minute. Rajiv was over there too, trying to get in.
No, he's in.
Oh, he's in? Okay.
Yeah, thank you. And so he said, Dad, I'm not a loser. See, his father knew exactly what to say to him to cause him to react at the moment. I listened to Elaine's message this morning and I went, whoa, boy, did she get it. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you should have been on Beyond tomorrow morning. But besides the point, going back to Charles, Mickey Mantle, that was the pivot point for Mickey Mantle, the legendary baseball player. He played for the Yankees from 1951 through 1968. From low self-esteem to no self-esteem, he went on to hit 536 home runs, won the American Legion Most Valuable Player 3 times. And so guess what? It matters not what you've done in Caribbean, Angeli. It's what you are prepared to do today. And with that, I want to turn you on to my Mickey Mantle, Miss Kim Law. Kim?
Thank you, Coach, so much. I appreciate you. Let me load up the presentation here real quick. Can you see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
All righty. I can get to, all right. What we're going to be talking about today is the art of storytelling. And I apologize. I've got all these screens here and I'm trying to get them to pictures to move away. It's not working. So we'll just go with it. All right. So the art of storytelling. So why is that important? Because it has to do with conversations. What are our conversations like? Are we telling people things? Are we selling people things? Or are we sharing our stories and our testimonies? And that's what we're going to have a conversation with. So are you able to see the screen, or is the pictures of everybody blocking the type? Can you see the screen okay? Okay, just making sure. I guess it's just mine. All right, so there's a storytelling formula, and it has to do with content, service, and education. The content has to do with, our knowledge about our products or our service. The service has to do with how we are serving them, how we're meeting the needs of other people. And education has to do with what's our conversation and being able to fulfill the needs of that person, not about educating them on our products. That has to do with content, but it has to do with educating them on what the benefits are for what we have and how they can be blessed like we've been. So when we talk about the power of communication, we're talking about content and story. So I'm going to share with you an example. So I started taking these amazing products by Anjali. They're Nutraveda. They're all organic. They have an amazing, their products work so crazy fast that it doesn't take you a month to be able to see the results from it. I've been actually taking these products now for about 5 years, and I have had miraculous results in a lot of different ways. So one of the things that was really interesting, I actually started taking their product called Renew, and excuse me, Relief. And Relief gave me relief from pain, inflammation, stuff that I was dealing with the 8 herniated discs in my neck and back. But then they had a new product that came out called Renew. Well, when I started taking Renew, they said, oh, it's a fountain of youth. It's really great. I was like, hey, this is pretty cool. Well, the same product that I took with Relief ended up giving me my sight back because I was blind for 16 years. So I was like, hey, I'm open. So I tried taking this, going to make you feel youthful again, because I'm all about feeling youthful, right? So I take the Renew with no expectations of what the products are going to do. And what did it do? It started restoring my short-term memory, because the same accident that I took the medication that made me go blind also caused an injury where I lost my short-term memory for literally 20 years. Well, guess what? Not only do they have products that deal with pain and inflammation, but they have other products that work fantastic on stress, anxiety, PTSD. It has been incredible. I personally and my family have had miraculous results. It's been incredible. My husband is not having to take his blood pressure medicine the way he was. He's a heart patient, and we have had incredible experiences. I hope this is something that might be beneficial for you too, like it's been for us. Do you see how content, story, content, story, content, story, content, a little story? You're just wrapping it up. That's the power of communication. See, we want to have bridges in our conversation. And guess what the bridge is? It's your story. It needs to be the bridge between you and the content. Your content, your story is the bridge between the content and your conversation with them. What's the difference between telling and showing a story? You can tell somebody a story, like you're reading a book to a young child, or you can show somebody a story, even that young child, where they're experiencing it. They're immersed in what the experience is. So when you share what you're thinking and feeling, so what would that be? That's your testimony of using the products and how it's worked for you. So when you're talking about that, hey, I was blind for 16 years. I can see. I've been driving a car for 2 years. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Rajiv. You know, this is the story, the feeling. Do you know what it is to be driving? And I would homeschool my kids. I'd travel all over the place with my children. Then one day, couldn't see to drive, couldn't see to teach my children because I homeschooled. I had to do something on a whole different way. Now, see, your experience is going to create a value for that other person by sharing with them the experiences that you have that brings in feeling and thinking. On the thinking is going to come to them as, well, how could I benefit from this? Because they're feeling the emotion from you, but they're wanting to know what the benefit is that's going to be there for them. Now, the distance between you and every single thing that you need or want for any reason is your language. It's the conversations that you're having. It's who are you talking to? Are you talking to everybody that you meet? Or are you just kind of holding it in and not really, well, gosh, maybe I should have told them. Maybe I should have shared my story. Man, if I'm standing at a gas pump and somebody is limping, I'm having a conversation. If they're standing there and got their hand on their back because it's bothering them, I'm having a conversation. And I open the conversation, hey, you believe in miracles? And they're like, oh, no, I'm tied to my gas pump. Boy, I got a crazy woman. I'm like, well, you should, because you're looking at one. I was blind for 16 years and now I can see. That opens a conversation. You have your own testimony, whatever that is. Open the conversation. See, make a part of you available in your story. So when we come to a conversation, we're going to come to a conversation with several things. With nothing to hide. When my back would go out years ago, before I was taking the Anjali products, these Nutraveda supplies, what happened was I ended up being able to not have to have a 5-gallon bucket at the end of my bed that I had to use because I couldn't get to the restroom. Do you see how we have to allow part of us? That's not something I go talking around, right? But the reality is that was reality when my back would go out. There's nothing to protect. There's nothing to prove, and there's nothing to defend. Now, why is this important in a conversation? Because all we're doing is we're sharing our story, our testimony, our experiences. We're not sharing somebody else's experience. We're not sharing somebody else's testimony. We're sharing ours. We're being genuine. We're being honest and having integrity with our conversations. Now, when you're showing your story, you have to come in full service. Full service has to do with you reaching out and having a conversation and meeting a need for somebody else. And in full transparency, in being honest and having integrity in how your conversation runs. Now, what does that look like? It looks like you're sharing your testimony and your experiences that, you're in the checkout line at the grocery store, and you hear somebody saying, oh my gosh, I just don't know what to do. My back's been bothering me so bad. Full service. Wow, I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but I've overheard you saying you've been suffering from back problems. I actually have 8 herniated discs in my neck and back. I've been using these Nutraveda products by Anjali. I absolutely love the relief. And believe me, there's your name, relief. It gives you relief from pain, inflammation. It's incredible. Full transparency. I've been taking these products for 5 years, and I've been so amazed at the results that I've had. Not only did it give me relief from the pain that I had with the 8 herniated discs in my neck and back, but it also took away other issues that I had because I was actually blind, and now I can see. It took off the scar tissue off my eyes. Now, when you show the person who you are, and you're connecting with them, they're wanting to know what's in it for them, right? The WIFM station. They want to know how you fit in to what their needs and wants are. Now, why is changing your story important? Because, first of all, when you have your story, you have to make a decision. If you're not satisfied with where you are and what you're experiencing, what you're doing right now, then you absolutely have to be in a non-negotiable state that you're not staying where you are. It's absolutely non-negotiable. The only thing you can do is start taking steps to move in a different direction. How do we do that? We do that by being riveting and memorable. When we share our stories, our experiences, people, if you're excited or honest when you're sharing your story, people want to know more about it. You don't have to be hyper and ditzy about it. That I tend to be very bubbly most of the time. That's just kind of my personality, and people know that. But there is another part of me that when I mirror what the other people are doing, if they're not like up here in energy level, I'll bring my energy level down a little bit above where they are to meet them so that it becomes memorable and they're wanting to know more. See, we want to have our UPS, our unique serving proposition, because we must leap out at them and grab them by showing them our why. Because they need to be able to feel our why, and they need to know that our why are they wanting to invest in us? If they're interested in what we're doing and what we experience because it hit a hot button from them, then they're going to want to know more about how they can be a part of what's going on. See, people want to be a part of something bigger than themselves. They want to be a part of something that strengthens their passion and their whys. So what do? We share and show from our heart. I love this technique. It's amazing. It's called the dip theory. See, Lisa, we shared this last week. I got this from Lisa from The Secret. She has this amazing thing called the dip theory. So let's take a look at this real quick. Who are you today? Who are you today? Who have you become to this point? This is your bragging sheet. You're amazing. Remember we did these calls where you left a message for yourself? You did the bragging sheet to yourself on the phone. You left this wonderful message saying, I'm so proud of you. You've been so amazing and all the things you've accomplished. That's what we're talking about. That's you today. Now, the dip is our dark points. Those are the things that are our struggles, the things that we've had to work through and overcome. That's our struggles in the dip. That's our story. Now, the lessons that we learned from our dips is what's going to move us forward. Because guess what? What you've learned now becomes a mission that you've created. So what's your mission? When you're using the dip theory, you're able to start a conversation with who you are today. Hey, I'll give you a quick sample. My name's Kim Law. I'm the director of Fostering Your Family's Future. We provide services that have gone broad stream across the prison industry that has been absolutely amazing. We have a 0 recidivism rate. Nobody in 20 years has returned, violated, or reoffended. I was actually blind for 16 years while teaching in the prison system. And one of the things I found by taking these NutraVeda products was that it's for everybody and everybody can benefit. It gets rid of the stress, the anxiety. And now my vision is to be able to get these products into the mainstream prisons to lower the recidivism rate, because that's my passion and why, is bringing what has been a blessing in my life to the forefront to make a difference in everybody else's. See, language is a gift. It's what connects us on a cellular and cellular level. It's important for us to if you're standing on your story, not in your story. Yes, I was blind, but when I was blind, I wasn't standing in my story. Oh, I'm blind. I can't do this. I need to tile my floors, but I'm blind and I can't do it. No, I stood on my story. I'm blind and I figured out a way how to use a tile cutter and cut my tile and lay it blind. I stood on my story. See the difference between standing in and standing on? Be empowered by your experiences. Your experiences were designed specifically for you. You made the choices that brought them into your life. Be driven by the way that you've created your experiences. I can't blame anybody for me going blind. I chose to take the pill, the prescribed medication that was given to me. Nobody put a gun to my head and said, hey, take it or else. No, that didn't happen. I chose to take that prescribed medication. And as a result of it, I had a side effect. But that was my choice. I had to learn to live with that experience and grow from it. So your why, your story will create a lasting impact on the people you're around. See, your story builds your tenacity of who you are and where you're going to go. It strengthens your resilience. It makes a difference not only in your life, but in the lives of others. It's creating what's important is that when we're creating our relationships with people through our stories, it's lasting. It's not something that's short-lived. If you tell somebody something, it's gone in 10, 15 minutes. But you share a story, it sticks and stays. Now, what's the difference between conviction and being convenienced? Well, let's talk about conviction. See, conviction is absolutely not convenient. If we're convenient in something, it's status quo, right? Having conviction, we have to be willing to risk. If you're all focused on it being convenient, you're not willing to risk things. Conviction is also tied to not being comfortable. See, when we're talking about convenience, it's like, yeah, well, gosh, I may or may not make it to the meeting today, or I don't know. It's not really convenient for me to do it at 5 o'clock in the morning because I'm on out in California, or it's not convenient for me to get on the 9 o'clock call. It may not be comfortable, but it is conviction. And folks, conviction is about not being perfect. It's about doing the deal. It's about baby steps, little by little, by little, by little. It is about us taking the steps and the actions to move forward. Now, it's not about your convenience that's going to change the planet. If it's convenient for you, I'm sorry, but that's just not going to change the planet. What's going to change the planet? It's in your convictions that you're going to be able to move, be a mover and a shaker and a candlestick maker. People don't watch everything that you're doing when you're doing it right. They don't pay attention to you. But I can assure you, when things are going wrong, people are watching how you handle that challenge and what choices are you going to do and what is your next move. Be willing to let the old version of you die away so that the new version of you can absolutely soar. Are you willing to share your dip, your story? Are you willing to serve the world in a way that it has never been served before? Because that is why we're here. I hope you have an amazing day, week, month, and year, because your journey begins with the first step. Thank you so much for being here tonight, folks. I hope you gleaned some nuggets that you can take home with you and get us back to full screen. I appreciate you coming here. If anybody has any questions, I can tell you, there has been some really exciting things happening. And what it is, it's the decisions that we make, the baby steps we take, the conversations we have. Because the more we share, the more we do, the faster things move. It's just about action. And back to you, Coach.
Kim, I have a question. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Yes, sir. Hey, Rajiv.
Hey, why don't you form a story around the new relief?
Oh my goodness. So when I first started on the product back 5 years ago, it was very different, had a very different taste. It kind of tasted like a Flintstones chewable vitamin. And I basically just sucked on it like a lozenge because Hurricane Michael had hit and we were cooking food for the community for about 6 weeks, and about 10 days into it, my back gave out. So I started using the relief, and as a result, it started taking the scar tissue off my eyes because I was blind. Well, over the years, they had, COVID hit, some of the formulations had to change, and it was a little bit different. But I can tell you, they have just reformulated it. It is absolutely magnificent. The results for pain relief is crazy fast. I had to wait probably 10, 15 minutes before this was from taking it within a few minutes of sitting down, being able to stand up. I couldn't believe how fast the product worked. There was a friend of mine that was with me that day. He's like, hey, could you share what he was in pain also? And by the time we got to the car, he's like, am I imagining things? Or is this thing really working that fast? I said, no, it is. And he's like, oh my gosh. So we now have a product that has gone from amazing to absolutely incredible. I don't know how you do it, Rajiv, but God bless you. Woohoo!
Wow.
Folks, thank you so much. And Kim, I really appreciate your testimonial and the storytelling behind it. Take it away, Coach.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. The reason why we've come out with this whole new academy approach is because you're getting exactly what you need to know, to say, to go out and make impact in the marketplace. And the only thing that has changed when you look at it is that we have moved to a different platform. A platform that does not cost you one dime to enroll someone in. A platform where it's your responsibility to be a product of the product because you don't have to buy the product. But I tell you what, after my 8,000 steps today, I will continue to use the products I use. And so it's impossible for you to listen to a story of Mickey Mantle, one of the greatest players that baseball. I mean, just incredible. But he went through stuff too. I go through stuff. Everybody go through stuff, but we can rebound. And what Kim has done is given us a roadmap. And so these academies on Thursday nights will give you a roadmap of what to do, when to do it, and how to become successful. You know, think about your story. Think about the dip. Al Smith, Al Brothers, Al, I am so glad you're on tonight. I am so glad you're on tonight. Mary Collier, you were special this morning. And Sharon, God bless you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But understanding your snap. Do you have a snap? What's a snap? A snap, a snap, a snap, 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 snap. A snap is something that you know what you're going to say. I'm still working on my snap, but at least I got it. Okay? And so Kim goes from a product, I'm going from a opportunity side. So what is my snap? Hi, I'm Coach Smile. As a result of our health and wellness affiliate program, affiliates have the opportunity to earn $100,000 in 12 to 18 months. And understand that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for somebody like that. This program isn't just about promoting health and wellness. It's about empowering transformation and financial growth. Affiliates become advocates for a healthy lifestyle while also achieving their own financial goals. It's a chance to be a part of a movement that leaves a lasting impact, celebrated for fostering positive change. Who do you know that wants to make a significant difference and earn substantial income through a part-time hustle. Can you say that 5, 10, 15 times a day? And by doing that, you're picking up a name, telephone number, and an email. But what Kim talked about was conversation, commitment, and are you ready? And if you're ready, nothing has changed. A name change, Caribbean. A name change, Angelique. Actually, it was a bigger pay plan. Now WeR1. It's the same product. The products are just different and better. Have we made a mental change? And with that, I want to thank everyone. Tomorrow morning, we have our morning session. Kim, are you doing tomorrow morning, or is Mr. Michael? Are you following up tomorrow?
Well, I
I don't
thought
want to put
Michael,
you on the spot.
no, I thought Michael was doing
Okay,
it.
so, okay, good. I thought you were gonna follow up on the magic.
Oh, I can. I just need to know.
Well, I thought you got the message, but since I got to tell you, yes, you're on.
Okay.
The magic of thinking big. And that's
Chapter
what
3.
you,
Thank you,
that's what
Coach,
you
for your
and I
leadership.
got to do. Hey, my brother, I'm
Thank
so
you, Coach,
glad
for
you
your
stepped
leadership.
in.
Greetings to the family, each and every one. I'm saying, Coach, your leadership with those daily texts, emails, it really keeps me in the loop. You know, I've been really just busy with music. I'm actually playing it almost every week. And you know, but at least, you know, this is family. I'll always be with family. So I just want to thank you for your leadership and keeping me in the loop. Thank you so much, Rajiv, and all the rest of you, Kim, you know, Mary, everybody else. Blessings to each and every one.
Well, I think in all honesty, you came on because Rajiv was on. Because the last time we were in New York,
No, I came on
Rajiv
because
was
you
there.
reminded me. Because I get your emails and I read them, and whenever, because sometimes at this time I'm actually rehearsing. You know, I
I
played
got you, my brother.
I played in the Catskill last week, and also Fire Island, and I'm in Connecticut, Hartford, and all over the place. But I'm still here with, and as you say, name change, but we don't.
Right. Consistency of effort. And that's what I want to point out. It's consistency of effort. And guess what? We've got thousands of people that would love to know we're still here. And so what he's talking about is my consistency of text, just keeping up. He's got stuff going on. How many of you got stuff going on? But just keep sending them out. God bless you.
I think Elaine
I
has
wanted to know
something.
if I could ask, oh, okay, Bob. Go ahead.
Yes, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, I'll turn it over to you, Elaine.
Oh. I wanted to ask Raji a question while we have him, because we're going to the WeR1 platform. Like sometime I order 4 products, and so I'm still with Angelia and whatnot. So is that going to convert over? We still, so if I wanted to order 4 or 12 products.
We're going to have those products on the WeR1 platform as well.
Okay, the multiples.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
Don't
right.
you
And then
remember-
and the new product, it's got a nice little design to change as well on the label. And it's available on WeR1 and on your back office in Anjali. So if you want to go to your back office and order it, you could do that. You could also order it on the WeR1. Either way.
Okay, great. And Coach, I did do my homework. I got it under 34 seconds. Hi, my name is Elaine Short, the health and wellness affiliate program that I'm involved in is a gateway to earning you from 10,000 to 100,000 in 12 to 18 months. We are inspiring a healthier lifestyle while achieving financial success. These products have helped me with my sleep apnea, stopping all of my arthritis pain, give me energy, and it helped in improving my hearing and my vision. So who do you know who's looking to elevate their health and wealth simultaneously?
Woo!
Hallelujah. Hello, somebody. Now, we get 5 times 5, that's 25, times 5, 125, times 5. And you guys can do the multiplication. That's the feeling. That's the spirit. That's what we need to get. And guess what? With this platform, it doesn't cost anything. There's no maintenance, but the maintenance is within me. I am not going to stop ordering my products because of what I am doing. I got up, I went out, I did my thing. I'm still doing my thing. God bless.
Oh,
Thank
I
you.
love the statement that you made. There's no mandatory maintenance. It's whatever you choose for the maintenance of your health and well-being. That's incredible. That is so powerful. And tomorrow, folks, I'm going to be talking on building confidence and destroying fear, chapter 3.
Building confidence and destroying fear.
Destroying fear.
Just what I need
And,
right about now. God
Okay.
bless
and
you.
remember,
One more question.
remember,
we-
facts tell and stories sell. That's why she was talking about how to tell a story.
Right.
Go ahead, Elaine.
It slipped my mind just that fast. Oh, Raji, I wanted to ask, will we still be getting our 20% off for ordering this during between the 1st and the 7th, and the 15% for the 7th to the 15th, and the 10%? Or is that something that's going to continue on, or is it going to stop?
Yeah, that is not going to be available on the WeR1 platform. But there are other benefits that are going to be coming up, including some free products. So there's a like a punch card. So if you do X number of products, then you can get in a month, then you can get a product for free. So there are other incentives that we're going with because that's how the platform works. So you should be able to get again free things.
Well, Rajiv, in
Awesome. That's
closing,
even a bigger discount.
I
Yeah.
want to thank you for coming, sir. You did not have to come. I just want to thank you. Dr. Jana, you had something you wanted to say? I saw you coming in.
This is a question for Rajiv as well. Will we be able to order the products from any website other than WeR1, like for example, the Nutriveda.world, or will we have to be ordering exclusively from WeR1?
You can order from Nutriveda World, and it'll automatically reflect your because it's the same affiliate program, so that affiliate carries over. So you should be able to do both. Okay, and then we are updating the home.
You muted.
We are updating the homepage for Nutriveda.world. They'll give you more information. Yeah, I think we should have the new page up most likely tomorrow. So we should be good.
Thank you.
Great, great, great. So there you go. I want to cut it off here because I don't want to run too late. I want to thank everyone for coming. Miss Kim, you did a marvelous job.
Thank you.
And Elaine, Mr. Rajiv, thank you for showing up. Mary, Bob, Michael. 50 years, we're still going. Mary, you and I gotta do a little longer to get to 50, but we're working on it, girl. And Al, so good to see you. Sharon, let's get busy, girl. I showed you 4 times yesterday. 4 times. I showed you more than you did yourself. Darlene, thank you. Mary, I know you're working. Thank you. And Spencer. Spencer's been in a hospital for 2 years. Spencer, just come in and comment on your flick and what that water has done for you.
That's all I talk about, coach, is the water. I got another aide that's gonna buy the whole water system after I showed her that demo. This water has gotten me off of 6 of the 7 medications that I had to take on my recovery from 2 years. And that last medication is every now and then. I don't have to take it every day. So this water has definitely helped with hydration and helped me get off the medicine.
And are you at home in your condo? And today, did you get out and walk along the beach, or where are you, sir? Spencer.
He's muted.
Yes, coach.
Yeah, share with the new people where you are and what's your story?
My story. My story was I came down with one of the COVID variants, and I also came down with some kind of bacterial infection that attacked my legs aggressively and destroyed the flesh on my legs. So they had to operate and take the take the skin off way down to the flesh. So I've been recovering from that for 2 years. My skin has grown back very well. I'm in physical therapy right now, but because of these products, and I've tried pretty much all of them, but the tranquility and the probiotics, I love them. I mean, I sleep like a baby now. Even though I don't get a lot of sleep, I take that tranquility. I'm out like a light till the next morning. That's just how good that product is. And I just cannot say nothing more than our water filtration system. It is the best on the planet. I don't care what anybody say. Kangen, whatever. This water filtration system is the best because it's portable. You can take it anywhere you want in the world, and you'll always have clean, pure drinking water.
God bless you, my brother.
And with that, coach, I'll hand it back to you.
I have no excuse. And with that, God bless you. Thank you. I'll get this recording out to everyone by tomorrow night.
Thank you all.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Rashiv. Thank you, everybody, for being here. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Coach.
See you in the morning.
Night.
Mary, sign out. Both
Good night,
Marys.
everybody.
Night.
Good night.
Thank you.